This video is brought to you by Dr. Kristen R. Bromley's Guitar Method Book Series and Online Music Academy.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kristen Bromley. Welcome to my online academy. It's so great to have you joining me here in these online lessons. This is lesson 7 in this Saturday series where we be jamming. We're working on improvising solos in the pop, rock, and blues styles, which is so fun. Now, in lessons 1 through 6, we looked at the most common minor pentatonic scale form and the blues scale that relates to it, so as a sharp 4 or flat 5. And we even looked at a little bit of an extension on the high end and the low end with that, and how to improvise using that in various rock and blues settings. So we know when we're in a minor key, of course, we're going to use the minor pentatonic, and we saw that with one of those lessons working with a great minor chord progression. We also looked at some 12-bar blues progressions played in various kind of bluesy styles. And of course, when we're playing a blues progression, even when it's a major blues, meaning the chords are major, that key is major, then we still use that minor pentatonic or that blues scale to get sort of that bluesy inflection with those minor sounds superimposed over the major. We've also seen where we do that same sort of thing with various rock grooves, where it's old and classic all the way to more progressive and so on. We can use the minor pentatonic. So we did that. We had a vamp where it used power chords. We've had a vamp that's more classic rock. So some different things that we explored in different keys with that minor pentatonic scale, or that blues scale that relates to it. Now, sometimes we need to use the major pentatonic scale to improvise a solo. And that's especially the case when we're playing a song that's in a major key. The chord progression is in a major key. And where it's more of a pop feel or country, a lot of times we use more the major pentatonic sound. Or it's a folk type song, a hymn, something that's more like that. It matters in those cases that we're playing in that major pentatonic sound and less of that blues sound superimposed over the top. So in this lesson, we're going to do that. We're going to use the major pentatonic to improvise over chord progression in the key of C, which is going to be so fun. Now, this is what's awesome about the major pentatonic and minor pentatonic scales. They're modes of one another. So what that means is for every major pentatonic scale, there is a minor pentatonic scale with the exact same notes. So we can actually apply some of the things that we've already been working on to this new setting. Let's take a look here at a little bit of the theory. So the major pentatonic scale has the root, and then a major second, above that, a major third above that, the perfect fifth, and the major sixth. Sounds like this. The riff for My Girl just goes right on up that major pentatonic scale. In the key of C, which is what we're going to be playing in, that has a C, a D, an E, a G, and an A. Now this is what's really cool. If we were looking at the minor pentatonic scale, the A minor pentatonic scale, it would have these same notes, A, C, D, E, G, and A. And we played a lot. We played quite a bit in the series so far in the key of A, using that A minor pentatonic. Now, we have the blues scale with the minor pentatonic, where we had that sharp 4 or flat 5. Sounds like. Of course, that minor pentatonic on its own sounds like so. Well, we can add that same pitch in to create a major blues scale. It adds the minor third or flatted third to the scale when we're doing the major one. But here's the C major pentatonic, and then here's adding that extra note. I don't always go root 2, flat 3, 3, but a lot of times when I'm playing, I might play that flat 3 up to that 3. So, this is awesome playing in this key, playing like this, because we can use the scale forms that we've already been using. We just need to make some adaptations. So over here on the right side of the board, our most common pattern or form that we've used for A minor, starting with the root actually being there with our index finger. But to make it a major pentatonic, the root's going to be with our pinky. So if we were to play this starting from here at the 5th fret, we would have the A minor pentatonic or that blues scale, since I added in those extra notes strictly there. But now that we've moved the root, the squares around the root, to our pinky, we're going to play it off the C. Our pinky is sitting on that C note at the 8th fret, and from there, if we start there, we get a nice major pentatonic scale. So we're using something that's already familiar, but we have to change the home note, the note that we sort of go away from to create tension and then resolve to being the one with our pinky, and then in the higher octave our index finger at that 3rd fret, and then that high pinky, instead of having it be index, ring, and index. So we've changed the home note, we've changed the key to major, and that's going to change things. And we might use this little extra blues note in a different way. We want to start hearing things in the major key. Of course, there's no better way to do that than to just jump in and start figuring things out, which we're going to do here in a minute. But I want to point out over here with the extension as well. So we've looked with the minor pentatonic at how to extend it. So if this is the first lesson you're jumping in on, you're probably going to want to check out those other lessons. But the roots are shown there. We've still got that same extension coming lower, changing up our fingerings and coming higher. This correlates directly with the standard form over there. So I'm going to start on that root note here, just so you can hear it, but we can go right ahead and play those notes and get that C major pentatonic there as well with the extension. So we're going to be playing over this with a chord progression. I've got it written up here on the board. You're going to have C and C and A minor and F and G and C. Then we're going to have F and G. We're just using a down, 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 up, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, up, down, 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 up in that accompaniment part there, which will be on the backing track. Now, if you need help with strumming, you can check out the Strumming Patterns and Principles series. Lots of great help there. So what we're going to do here, best thing to do is just dive in. So I've got a new backing track that's going to repeat this chord progression over and over for us, so we can start trying to improvise using the major pentatonic. So you're going to, as you play through your licks, you're going to try and build tension going away, but have that home note be that C that sits right on that 3rd string, so at the 5th fret of the 3rd string for the key of C, or up high or down low. You could end there as well, but you're going to want to try and go back to that home note to start getting sounds in the key of C. Sometimes it's hard not to play the minor sounds because that's what we've gotten so used to. But we're going to go ahead and play this. You can jam right along with me, steal some ideas. Of course, this backing track is available without me playing over the top of it. It's got its own video. There's a link in the description below. You can click on it and that video will pop up. You can also find it on the pop, rock, and blues backing track playlist on the channel. So you can play over top of it as much as you want to as you work on getting this major sound together. But we're going to go ahead and do that together. Play over it a little bit so you can get some ideas. One of the best ways to learn is just jam along with somebody. So we'll jam over it together here, right there in 5th position, playing that major pentatonic for the key of C. Let's do it. super fun. At least I hope that was fun. Get you some ideas on how to start jamming with that one. Now, as we move forward in the course, I'll have some licks for us in the future. We'll also work on some other keys with this major pentatonic, and we'll work over some different types of grooves and settings. So, great things to come. Keep having fun this lesson. These lessons are coming out for this series on Saturdays. We've got jazz lessons on Mondays and Fridays right now, and technique Tuesdays, theory Thursdays. So lots of new lessons coming out. And of course, there's hundreds of lessons already on the channel that cover various things. So lots of things to check out. Keep having fun with it. Take care, and we'll see you again.
If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. For more in-depth lessons and to progress through a free guitar course, check out my Guitar 101 series on YouTube and my guitar method books, which all come with access to hours of in-depth video lessons. You can find more information about me and my products at KristenBromley.com. Take care.